Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB Network is on the air. Today, the open special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The stats for these two teams sure to be a digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Striding in for the Rockies, Kevin Templeton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Kevin Templeton.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless. Now at the plate, Josh Almonte. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop moves over, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, King Bishop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch home.
On the back, pick it up,
the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner will score from second. And a relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across. Leading off the inning, Dave Hardy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to
hit high and deep out to left center field. Bishop ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Leading off the inning, Carlo Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Carlo Nunez.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Delgado will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in and looking for more, King Bishop. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Almonte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Up next for Arizona, Cyrus Grady. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Grady.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. Ready for another shot now, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here.
The at-bat on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Almonte has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, left fielder.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. Wade, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fernando Barreto.
Fernando Barreto.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the ball.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-2, the final score in this one. Colorado get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Walker Buehler gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Carlo Nunez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on the show. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season. But you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
The 2-1.
Get out, slide.
The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Runner goes for second.
Find it.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Stand up.
Hit hard. And there's out number 2. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's coming off a big performance. 3 home runs. You start trying to figure out how you pitch around him. When you start hitting 3 home runs in a game, you start getting it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Squared up on that sucker.
So stepping in, King. Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's up onto the walkway. Way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, making it an even .350 for his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in, Juan Arias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Juan Arias.
0-1, here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Smith going back on it to the track. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Speed is his game, period, the end. He is up at the plate. He is trying to put that deep.
Zach Granite the next to bat. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop.
Ready to take his hacks again, King. Bishop, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
6 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Chopped on the ground to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still lead it 6-4. King. Bishop will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And the 2-1. Drilled to the right side.
Moving.
He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They still lead it by a count of 8-4.
Now batting, left fielder,
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Rolando Cordova has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime.
So striding in, Josh Almonte. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we...
Oh, hold on. What a stop. In time. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on Shaq. Obviously into the box now. King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2.
Come on, run it,
to the
run
left
it,
side.
run it.
Arias ranges to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Colorado Rockies put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Harold Page gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Afternoon baseball now from the desert Southwest and Chase Field here in downtown Phoenix. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for... Steve Fitch will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Pitch out, nothing doing. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Templeton, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he struck him out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7 hole. He's already got 7 RBIs in this series alone. Now, credit to his teammates. They're getting on base in front of him, but it seems like every time they're out there, he's the one bringing them home.
Digging in, Alfonso Cisneros. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alfonso Cisneros.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Digging in to try it again. King Bishop. He reached on a single in his first try.
King Bishop.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Bell.
Baseman. Down.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bishop going back on it at the track. The wall. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium.
Riding in once again, King Bishop. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Now a throw over, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Now the 1-0.
Beat
this
it
one
out,
over
beat
to
it out.
first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bishop is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Arizona's on top 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 33.
King Bishop will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
The 2-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The second for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double. Ready for another shot now, Josh Almonte. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
King Bishop will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as it is now 7-3. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Cyrus Grady.
Catcher, Cyrus Grady.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bishop sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Colorado came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. James Yang claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the victorious Rockies, 7 runs on 9 hits.
From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, we've got baseball under the lights. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Douglas Favre is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
In now for Colorado, King. Bishop will swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
And it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Fouled away. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. The count holds at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Batting 4.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Kevin Templeton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here it comes on 0-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Digging in now for San Diego. Fink, he'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fink.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Goodrum will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the second now at Petco. So coming to the plate, Ryder Jones. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pulled toward right center field. Bishop on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Speed is his game, period, the end. He is up at the plate. He is trying to put that defense and infield on their toes. And from a defensive standpoint, nobody goes to their right or left as quick as this guy.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Manuel Margot. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the third inning, and he's already allowed a few runs.
Ready for another chance. Norman Fay, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wade is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They lead it 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, King Bishop. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-2 pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Striding in for the Rockies, Kevin Templeton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And he is out on the tag.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the...
Digging in once again, King Bishop. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Templeton. He singled his last time up.
Templeton.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Ready with the 1-1. Line drive to center field. Margot is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, Alfonso Cisneros. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Alfonso Cisneros.
1-1, here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. A couple of walks. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He was a double play victim last time around.
Cody Bellinger.
0-1, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 3. Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Delgado over at second. Smith at first. 2 out in the inning. Popped up. Bellinger over to his right, and the inning is over. Now Now at the plate, King Bishop. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bishop has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 out here and a runner at second. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Last strike now for Colorado.
He looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fouled away. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3.
Hold up.
First here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Padres posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Douglas Favre gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Terry Godfrey earns the save out of the bullpen. Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jason Lowry, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Manuel Margot.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had...
Ready to take his hacks again, King Bishop, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the two-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Looking at his career totals, Bishop has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Maya on second. Wade at first, one gone. 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the
All right, hold on, right here.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Kid, way to hit the baseball.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Alfonso Cisneros. He drew a walk his first time up. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Settling in now, Miguel Sandoval. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. On now to the bottom of the second. Digging in, King Bishop. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Smith, a runner at second with 1 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manuel Margot, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he will make the catch on the full run, and there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. No hits to this point.
Mookie Betts.
The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for San Diego. They're down 5. It's 7-2. King Bishop will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. There's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Templeton. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And now they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. 0-2, here it is. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back, no double play. Stepping in, Alfonso Cisneros.
Third baseman, Alfonso Cisneros.
0-2, here it comes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They're on top 7-2. Now at the plate, Cam Gallagher, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning.
Cam Gallagher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wade scoops it up, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Digging in now, King Bishop. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Gallagher moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this. Striding in, Mookie Betts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No runner, cut it, no runner.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-4 tonight. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Keury Maya earns his first win of the season. Jason Lowry struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Junior Perez takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. Wednesday night baseball coming your way from Loveco Park. Tonight it's game 3. No here, Danny.
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row getting to 5.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. It's there. He got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Into the box, Antonio Manuel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Antonio Manuel.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
1-1-1.
Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around the score.
Into the box now, Carlton Fink, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Carlton Fink.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Bishop is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Missed with a slider.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he fouls this one off. Smith at second. Wade is over at first with 1 away. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
The 3-0 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We'll head now. Ready for another chance. King. Bishop comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bishop.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Margot looks up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Digging in to try it again, Cam Gallagher.
Number 36.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Ready to take his hacks again, King. Bishop, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Fay is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors. Here's Mookie Betts.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
High in the air out to center field. Bishop is under this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Colorado took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Walker Buehler earns the win, his 2nd, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. 2 of the best starters around do battle next. Carson Fulmer will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you know that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Castro is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set.
Ready now, Norman Fay, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bishop giving chase, and that's the 3rd out. Padres leave 1. We are still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, King. Bishop, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Smith is off of first with 2 away. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Striding in once again, Kevin Templeton. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
Jones gathers it in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left. Ready for another shot now. King. Bishop. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
You throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. A runner at first with no out. The count moves full. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Digging in once again, Kevin Templeton. Wade over at second. Bishop on at first with nobody out. Line towards center field. Castro is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up now, Alfonso Cisneros. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Alfonso Cisneros.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Ready once again, Miguel Sandoval. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. chop weakly to the left. Jones has got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Home. Digging in and looking for more, Samuel Castro, and then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Three and 0 now. Kevin Templeton is on deck. Three 0 pitch. It is taken, strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Kevin Templeton. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Runner's off for second. Now he'll step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball. Digging in now for San Diego. Carlton Fink. Cordova gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Well done.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Colorado took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Harold Page takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Travis Brenner hammers down the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching
out.